Right, we're back home this afternoon at the the Theatre of Rubber
Theatre of
Crumb,
Rubber.
Theatre of Rubber,
Theatre
for the
of
visit
ACL damage.
of the visit of Farnborough. Marc, how's the week been? No game, missed you this week. How's it been this week?
Missed you, mate. I missed you as well. Yeah, it's been weird, isn't it? Because the momentum you build up, like 2 times a week, is mental. It's weird, isn't it? Because as much as you wanted that week to come, you didn't want it to come. Like, you would have just kept playing.
Yeah.
But when everyone's playing Saturday, Tuesday, if you've got a decent squad that's pretty fit, then that can be a real advantage because other teams can't necessarily churn out the same 14 players. But listen, obviously we won't worry about that. We've had a good week, strong week training. It's really competitive at the moment. I mean, this is only one change, I think, Rutherford for Jack Young, who's done brilliantly last week, by the way. But we've got to be ruthless. We've got to do what we think we need to do, and the changes off the bench have worked well for us. So it's a very similar team to that's been doing really well.
Yeah.
Different challenge, and I think a big crowd, which is nice.
Yeah, you said last week, didn't you, that you didn't want training to be sort of too much fun, really. Has it been intense? Is it training for the sake of trying to get players into the team? You know, that they know that there are places up for grabs if they have a good week in the training sessions through the week.
Yeah, I think it's everyone's working really hard. I think the thing is, at the moment, you know, I'm saying to the boys, we've got a bunch of lads that are having a good phase, and the season goes in phases. It never stays that way. So I would say, hold on a minute, we've got Spencer here. This is hold on a minute. Well, is this the?
Look, now,
Hold on, okay, look.
bit worried about you.
Come on, mate.
So I know I've seen your thing. You know, I don't want you to be down to your last 10 million. So I saw the Go Fresh thing.
Right, hello.
That's not going to do it. It's not going to do it. So
making chicken satays, yeah.
this was my local team. Want to help.
Yeah.
So I thought we'd give you the first ever edition. We're going to license this.
Oh,
Bingo.
bingo.
Now,
Yeah.
I only want 20%. Now we're going to launch ours at Farnborough. You know, so this is mine. But I thought we'll make millions here, mate.
Mate, this is
I only want
perfect.
20%. I
Yeah.
only want 20%.
And
So we want to look after you.
Well,
Yeah,
that
thanks,
can't
mate.
be right. No.
Is it?
No,
That's
it's
not-
softer than
it's-
batter, but the
it's-
rest is
it's
right.
just
Oh,
that.
well.
Yeah.
But obviously copyright and make sure I get
Yeah,
my
not
money.
fucking awesome,
But
yeah.
we want to look after you.
Yeah.
Know, so, you know, we thought...
Yours is spot on, though.
Well, we just want to look after you.
Cheers, mate. What a man. What a great man. Do you know what? Me and Spencer have got borderline the same mileage on the clock football. I think 25 years each. And Spencer's a Dorking kind of resident. This is Mark White bingo. All the things that I say on a regular basis, yeah. So, which is good. Yeah, look, the players playing phases. And we've got a whole load more games to go. And I think that, you know, we'll need all of these lads. But the boys coming off the bench they're doing a great job. I think the boys coming off the bench are impacting the games. If you look at it, Youngie, Morgan, Reece Murphy in particular, Niall, they've all impacted games big time. Niall down at Salisbury was tremendous. So we're in a good trajectory and we've got good momentum. But every game in this division, as you know, is different and everyone wants to take your scalp. So that's just where we are at the moment, you know.
Yeah. You said, didn't you, yesterday that you were sort of looking forward to it because you think that they'll come here and try and play. You still stand by that? You don't think that they're coming here just to sit in? Bearing in mind that one of the things that Spencer did say was that they'd just be looking to get in and get out without getting any injuries on the pitch. So they've got this, and then they've got Worthing next week, haven't they?
That's on his bingo card.
fridge. Yeah.
Mind you, I don't blame him because they've got a lovely,
Yeah,
big,
yeah,
wide grass
yeah,
pitch, and
yeah.
they take care of that. So I don't blame him for that at all. It's quite nice when managers are not afraid, can say what they think, and no one gets offended. Listen, it's you know, you don't do football for 25 years like Spencer. You don't still turn up unless you want to win.
Yeah.
You know, otherwise you'd just be doing the garden or
Yeah,
something, wouldn't they?
yeah.
So they'll put a big shift in. I don't think they have any other way of playing than to try and win matches. But they're playing a team today in good form. We know it means nothing. Who knows what'll happen today? But if all we can do is to have dragged ourselves, we've got to remember where we've come from. We've dragged ourselves from absolute obscurity, under pressure, people making fun of our plight, and they've dragged themselves there with the support of the fans, and they've given themselves an opportunity, you know, to target those top 2 playoff places. You know, like if your fullback, we said this last time we was in this division, if your fullback is to be at home to try and win 2 games, to have a great time, and we had the best time known to man, then that's not a bad fullback to be in, given the start we had. So we'll just take one at a time, mate.
Yep, as always, not look too far ahead.
Yeah.
Okay, excellent. Thanks, Mark. Good luck this afternoon.
Cheers,
We'll
James.
speak to you afterwards, mate.
Thanks, mate.
Cheers.